Hi, everybody. I hope that you're all very, very well today. I'm going to give us a card reading for this week of the 13th of July. I'm going to pick up a card from the She Sirens pack and then bring through some guidance following the oracle card that comes through. So I'm going to shuffle this pack and see what card reveals itself for us for this week. And by the way, whenever you watch this video clip, will be the perfect time for you. It doesn't matter if you don't watch it during week commencing the 13th of July. I always trust that messages will arrive whenever they are meant to arrive for us. So there we go. Card is just turned over. Okay. Permission. Permission and restraint. Holding oneself back. Let me just feel into that word for a few moments. Permission feels like, when you're at school and you get a permission slip to be excused from something, or somebody gives you permission. It's normally when you're younger, it's normally an elder that will give you permission. And that word permission for me feels quite freeing. It feels like I've been released from a restraint, from a holding myself back, from feeling like I am not allowed to participate in something. So where in your life do you feel that you are not allowed to participate in something? And this something is probably something that your soul desires to participate in, desires to be a part of. But there is a part of you that is believing that you need to gain permission from somebody or from something in order to enjoy this thing. But here's the thing. We don't get permission from anybody outside of ourselves to do anything in life. The permission comes from within. The permission comes from us allowing ourselves to move into this very thing that we are wanting to. There is nobody that is going to knight you. There is nobody that is going to call you into it. There is nobody that is going to write that permission slip for you other than yourself. So have a think about what is that thing that you would love to participate in life? And this could be something from a work project, or it could be a state of being, or it could even be something like wearing something that you would never normally wear, because that's just not what we do. But if your soul desires this particular thing, then your soul is asking for you to give it permission to do it. Your soul loves infinite expression. Your soul loves to experience the richness and the joy of this world. This is one of the reasons why your soul chose to incarnate into this world at this time, is to give the soul an experience of the physical pleasures of life, the physical joys of life, the physical interconnectedness between all life. But sometimes we feel like, well, we can't have too much pleasure. Who am I to have too much pleasure? Who am I to experience so much freedom? Who am I to experience what my soul truly desires? I need to hold myself back, maybe to allow other people to step forward into it. maybe because I shouldn't show off. This is another belief system I think that a lot of people hold, is like, well, if I give myself permission to wear that flamboyant outfit, or to do that creative project, or to travel the world, or to fill in the blank, whatever it is, well, then I'm taking away from somebody else. We often feel as human beings that if we are going to be experiencing pleasure and joy and love and the richness of life, somebody else is going to suffer. But that is not the case. We are all here as infinite beings to enjoy this opportunity to live each day as a brand new beginning and a brand new opportunity to express ourselves in whichever way our soul desires. So look at, where are you holding yourself back, and why are you holding yourself back? This is a time of allowing yourself to be a part of something that perhaps you felt you had to step back from. You're not a part of that. So certainly look at your beliefs around that. Certainly look at maybe even your inner protectors that keep you safe from participating in life. If I give myself permission to do that, what next? Does that then mean that I don't really know myself fully in that space? I know myself in this kind of space that keeps me safe, that maybe keeps me quite small. But who am I in that space when I give myself permission? Because with freedom comes the sense of, well, I'm letting go of the structures that I've created around myself. But now is the time in this world where we are being called to let go of the structures, all these old structures that have been created over the past few centuries. The structures, the tight controls that have been placed in this world are actually deconstructing now. They are falling away slowly, 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 slowly. And that goes for our inner structures as well, our inner maps that we've created for ourselves. Give ourselves permission to create other maps, to create other stories. Whose story are you living? Are you living a story that belongs to your mother? Are you living a story that belongs to your grandmother, your grandfather, your friend, your colleague? We sometimes do this as human beings. We sometimes become lost in the different stories that are being created. But you are here to create and to pen your own story. You are here to give yourself permission to pen your own story, to write your own story. And when you get to the end of your life and you look back on your life, you have literally created a storybook of your life. Those kind of quote unquote successful people in the world, the only difference between successful people and others is successful people know the story that they want. They're penning the story that they want, and they constantly are writing their story, and they are standing in their story as their central character. Sure, there are many other characters and roles that are a part of their story, and we need that as human beings. But ultimately, your story is the one where you are the main character. And so, we sometimes carry the pain of other people. We sometimes carry their desires, their wishes. So question yourself, look at whose story are you writing? Whose story are you living? And if you feel like you are living maybe a part of somebody else's story, this takes great presence to look at, well, what does my soul truly want to experience in this lifetime? And then pick up that pen, write your story, and give yourself permission to step into your story. So this is a time of allowing the old maps to fall away if they don't serve you anymore. Maps are amazing because they help us to navigate our inner world. They help us to know where we're going. But if we are on a pathway that is taking us towards something that is actually not really congruent or in alignment with our soul, we're going to end up feeling half a version of ourselves. So look at that, see what can be deconstructed, see what can be recreated, and we recreate by actually penning the story and then stepping into it and giving ourselves permission to experience the pleasure, the joy, the love, and all the infinite opportunities that this world offers us in the physical. The soul loves that. You know, we are the hands and the feet of the soul. So what does your soul want? I hope that that helps you this week. I look forward to connecting with you all next week. Bye for now. Bye.